everyone, welcome back to the Real Estate Hotline where we provide you all information pertaining to real estate. I am Ciji and we have
I'm Andrea.
and today we just want to dive into some of the financing products that are available to consumers out there and what that might entail when you actually qualify for these products.
It comes up all the time. There's like this confusion when someone receives a pre-approval on a property. So sometimes you receive a pre-approval that's a little bit higher than you actually spend or what the purchase price of the house actually is. Sometimes they give you that a pre-approval at a higher price point and you're like, well, no, I didn't really even want to spend that much. I don't want my payment that high. But there is a common question that comes up with what that happens with that difference in there. That's what we primarily want to discuss and give you some other options for that.
So, for instance, if you do have a pre-approval amount, let's just say in the amount of 250, one of the main questions I think we've experienced is if you do indeed find a house, let's just say at 225, what happens to that remaining balance of your pre-approval amount is what we kind of are asked a lot, because in most cases the house may need maybe some cosmetic updates or things of that nature, carpet replacement. So the ultimate question is, can I utilize that additional balance to make those repairs? And unfortunately, the answer is no.
Yes.
Because whatever you don't use, you do lose, right? Because the lender is actually only going to lend the amount of the purchase price of the home. However, there is great news. There are actually other loan products out there that actually can accommodate those additional repairs, that combines pretty much two loans into one. And that is
So there's something that you can do. It's called a FHA 203K loan, which is a renovation product. This is a great product that you can use that I feel is underutilized, probably partly to do with the fact that consumers are just unaware of this product. It does take a little bit longer to close. You need anywhere between 60 to 90 days because we have to get contractors out to the property and there's additional checks that we have to, imbalances that we have to do throughout the process. It is a great product because not only do you get to make updates, so you just think about the house that has the perfect layout, but it has the old shag carpet or maybe the wallpaper on the home, and you're like, man, if I could bring it up to date, this home would be perfect for you. These are the homes that we're looking for, not necessarily the homes that has structural issues or anything like that, but more cosmetic. You have your contractor, you can pick the design of the color scheme, the products, the finishes that are used in the home, and then have a contractor kind of come out and quote. So when you do this, the property cannot outprice the market, meaning you can't purchase the price, whatever you're going to get purchase the price of the home for, plus the renovations cannot outpace you out of what the other homes are selling for in the neighborhood. It still has to match the values of the neighborhood. At that point, once you do that, you're able to get all of your repairs done. You can also include appliances into this loan as well. And in the end, it will just be one loan, but then this is another option to get maybe or create your dream home at that point.
So we just wanted to kind of make you aware there is actually a product that can cover, like she said, some cosmetic aspects and even some larger items in the home as well, that you can ultimately create your dream home under one loan. So we just wanted to make you aware of the lending products that is available to you. Specifically, this rehab loan is what a lot of lenders would kind of position that at, but it does require additional qualifications. Let me just make that clear as well. And also you need to do your research to see if the lender actually carries that product, right? Because not every lender not only carries it, but they aren't really savvy with that particular loan product. So if it is something that you are looking to entertain, my first suggestion would be to call around, do your research to see who actually provides that product. And then also to make sure that you and your agent kind of discuss that thoroughly as far as what the process looks like, because it tends to be a longer process than your typical transaction.
Yep. So time, you have to have a lot of time available. So it's not for the person that needs to move right away. So this product is also not for the real estate investor, because it sounds attractive if you're an investor, you wanted to kind of do a fix and flip. This is for your owner occupants. You're planning to live in the home once the work is completed on there. The contractor that you hire, you want to make sure that person is going to be licensed and kind of vetted to make sure that they're going to get the work done in a timely fashion and in good quality work manner for you as well. And usually they're paid throughout a draw schedule. The lender will release the money to the contractor after some like checks have been done to make sure that, you know, they're on target or on pace to complete the project on time. You do have the option to make some work changes along the way, not a lot, but if something kind of comes up or changes, you can go back and make a few changes throughout the process. But this is definitely a great product for someone, again, that found the perfect home, that has a perfect layout, but just needs some upgrades to it, so you're able to do that. So long story short, when you have that pre-approval issued to you, and you find a home, if you're not in that, what we call this renovation loan product, you cannot use or receive the overages from the loan. You lose what you do not use when it comes to your pre-approval.
But I will say, just to touch basis on that, it is super important for you and your agent to sit down and have a thorough conversation about what your budget looks like. Because yes, although you may be approved for a certain amount, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to utilize that entire amount, right? Because if we can find the perfect home that meets all of your criteria in the perfect location with the perfect concept for a much less purchase price, then that is going to be your ideal route, because ultimately we want to make sure that you're in the range of your budget, right? So again, to sit down, have a conversation about your overall expectations with your agent is going to be vital in any pre-approval process, right? But we are absolutely going to make sure that we stay in a range that's most comfortable for you and your monthly payments as well.
All right, so there you have it. That's what you need to know about that pre-approval, what your options are in terms of renovating the home. Make sure you follow us. This is the Real Estate Hotline, and I am Andrea.
And I am Ciji.
Subscribe, like our channel, and come back next week for more.
We'll see you guys then. Have a great one.